When we look at comparisons of devices on the internet, we notice some bizarre things, and one of them is the subject of today's video. We can't deny that the Steam Deck is a great device, but we have to compare it with devices of the same level. Let's take a look at the Steam Deck OLED's emulation power, which indicates that practically all games up to Wii U are fully playable, as well as some PS3 games and many Nintendo Switch games. Looking at the benchmark, these single-core and multi-core scores indicate decent CPU performance for a portable gaming device. As for the iGPU test, from AMD RDNA2, a score of 1638 gigaflops is indicative of reasonable graphics performance for an integrated GPU. This test refers to the GPU's simple precision calculation capability, which is important for many graphics and computing operations. The MSI Claw A1M device, on the other hand, has this emulation power that practically makes it capable of running almost all of these emulators at maximum, of course, depending on the thermal design power or TDO. If it's high, it will indeed deliver excellent results. As for the benchmark scores, both CPU and GPU, I don't think we need to comment too much, as the difference is blatant, okay? It just proves the bizarreness of some reviews in order to have something to publish, but there's no point. The MSI Claw A1M is comparable to the ROG Ally with the most powerful SoC, the Z1 Extreme, and both devices are on different shelves that the Steam Deck has no way of entering. To better visualize this video compares the MSI Claw with the ROG Ally Z1 Extreme, and they are at similar levels. This other video compares the Steam Deck with the same ROG Ally in performance mode and tube mode, and we can see that there is a big difference. In addition, this graph shows the comparison between the Steam Deck and the Z1 Extreme in 720p, with the Z1 in normal mode, not turbo. There's no doubt about it, the ROG Ally with the Z1 Extreme is faster than the Steam Deck. The ROG Ally is more than 50% faster than the Steam Deck. It's important to note that the ROG Ally can also scale higher. The Steam Deck reaches 15 watts, but the ROG Ally can go up to 30 watts in turbo mode with the charger connected. When we look at the graph including the normal ROG Ally Z1, it's a better comparison. You can see that the Ryzen Z1 model can't keep up with the Steam Deck in 720p with the standard performance mode. In short, the standard for this Steam Deck is the ROG Ally Z1 and probably the GPD Win 3, and please don't even mention the GPD Win 4, that would be too much of a stretch. The other Steam Deck competitor I mentioned, GPD Win 3, has this emulation power, indicating that it is comfortable up to the PS2, and can go further, up to the simplest PS3 games. What's more, it has these scores in terms of CPU and these in terms of GPU, meaning it's a worthy competitor to Steam Deck, at least in terms of raw power. When it comes to gameplay, we can see that they are equal, an even contest, so in some games Steam wins, in others it loses, and that's when they at least open in GPD Win 3, as there are some compatibility problems. The performance probably has more to do with the operating system and optimization with the emulators. Well, that's it. I hope this video is useful, and I also hope that more pointless comparisons appear so that I can make other videos. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you like, and see you next time.